really is such a special thing, and there's nothing like the Ronald McDonald House, and every single penny counts. And so when they get money in the house, it's about turning over, beautiful programs here and creating family rooms and doing really amazing things, building the family room at the Children's Hospital and at Hemby, and having the carts that go around and facilitate different needs that the families might have. I know from having a sick child and spending time in a hospital that it's lonely, you're hungry, you're cranky, you're sad, you're concerned, and just the love that the Ronald McDonald House provides really does dissipate some of those feelings, and that is something that really you can't duplicate that anywhere else. You just can't. You just absolutely cannot.
And I just want to leave you with a couple things that Ed said to me. He started at Children's Memorial in Chicago in 1974. And he said at that time, 90% of the children didn't make it. And in 20 or 30 years, 90% of the children do make it. And they grow up to be adults and they have good lives. So he said to me also, don't ever stop fighting, because I've seen so many miracles in my career.
I was 4 years old, 3 or 4 years old. I was diagnosed January of 2016. They thought I had pneumonia, and then it turned out to be cancer.
When we don't have to stay in a hospital and we do get to go outside, to be able to be in a home like this, in this setting, it's really therapeutic. It helps with the healing process, and not having to think about dinner is a huge thing for us.
It made things so much easier for me as the parent, because I know as a kid, he was taken care of in the hospital. He was like royalty there, so they made sure they treated not just him, but I just saw the level of care that how they treat the kids. So I knew he was taken very good care of, but over here is where I got my taken care of.
You guys literally think of everything. You think of the siblings. You think of not just the kiddo that is the reason that we're here. You think of the kids' birthdays, like Sierra's birthday is on Monday. You guys have her name on the screens around the house saying happy birthday Sierra, and like saying that it's her birthday on Monday. Like, you literally just think of all those little details to literally make it home away from home.
And it doesn't matter, where you're from, because we all speak the same language in terms of what our children have gone through. I've had conversations from people in the dining room, saying, okay, when your child was going through this, how was she? And, they're from Brazil, and another family is from somewhere else, and they're pretty much similar. They're not very different. So it doesn't matter then where you're from, because we've all gone through the same human emotions.
Our nurse told us about Caroline's Corner on the floor, which provided meals and drinks and just an open space to take a deep breath and have a me moment, but also laundry and to take a shower. We were able to clean Lilia's clothes here and not have to take them all back home and bring them all back up from the house. So even just those little things allowed us to focus more on her care.
After staying here, I became a donor myself because I believe in this mission. I believe in this house. Ronald McDonald House was here for me when I needed it the most. It's more than a bed. It is a hug. It's a smile. It's a friendly conversation when you are so engulfed in this depressing hardship that you're going through. And Ronald McDonald House is there for families.
I can think of no better place in the world for this Ronald to end up. From Uniontown, Pennsylvania to Charlotte, even Ronald likes it a little better where it's warmer and there's no store. Of course, today it's a little chilly. So we are pleased to bring back to you, on behalf of my organization, Saylor Management Group, a beautifully restored Ronald for the Ronald House. May it sit here for many years to come. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There he is.
We've had an incredible experience with Ronald McDonald House of Charlotte. They have been very embracing. We wanted to give back to the community. We wanted to help an organization that helps kids and families. And then they're great to work with because we tell them what our parameters are and our timelines, and they have been great about working with us and doing the kind of work. We have people here doing all kinds of work today. We're doing yard work and painting and making cookies.
I personally get to witness the impact the Ronald McDonald House makes on our families. Our families are often going through the most challenging times of their lives as they're dealing with a sick child in the hospital. This impact is felt beyond just Greater Charlotte as we care for children from across the globe. Atrium Health Levine Children's is proud to support the Ronald McDonald House of Greater Charlotte.
As a father of a 3-year-old and seeing everything they have set up and all the kids interacting, whether it's inside or outside here in the playground, just a great setup for families to, get to know each other and have some quality time while going through some pretty stressful stuff.
And it all started with the volunteers. That's something that is so important. Without volunteers, the Ronald McDonald House does not exist.
Ronald McDonald has helped Charlotte to become home for me. It helped me find a place where I can put the things that I can do well. I can do what I do here and offer what I can offer.
I always describe it as just like a home. I've been here now going on my 5th year, and I've seen so much growth. So I think whatever your skill set is, there is an opportunity at the house where you can find a place for yourself to volunteer.
Without volunteers, the carts don't get pushed around to different rooms. Families can't be served in the family room. Every time that I come over here, I feel like I get more out of it than anything that I provide to the families, whether that's the smile that gets brought to a child's face because you're the person coming around with a cart full of toys or snacks. You always walk away with a great warm feeling and just feeling like you helped somebody out, even if it's in a very small way.